welcome back to Path of Exile 2. And the Temple of Chaos, where I'm sure everything is going to go just fine. It's another trial kind of situation, where we've got one thingy here. Chimeral inscribed ultimatum. Number of trials 4. Get an additional ascendancy skill point. Or ascendancy skill points, even. Maybe even 2 or something. Mortals spend their lives wondering which fate shall be theirs. Chaos takes amusement in knowing the answer, all of them. Take this out of the Temple of Chaos, participate in a trial of chaos. Oh boy.
A woman that rejected her destiny comes to forge another.
Yep. Trial of Chaos. Let's see if this is similar to the other trial. Bunch of different rooms. Damage. Finishes everything quickly. We will see. Boss at the end. That's definitely the same. Huh. And if it goes poorly, we can just leave and come back later. Of course, I would like to get some ascendancy skill points. That'd probably be a good time. You know, if it happens, it happens.
Prove yourself before chaos, challenger.
Round 1 of 10. We got a corrupted fancy bow. Cold and chaos damage. Couldn't hit attack speed. Can't even use it. Physical damage, cold, accuracy, stuff, corrupted. Blood goggles. Manifest nearby. Tracking when above you, they will fall, dealing physical damage. Damage defenses, 40% less defenses. Impending doom. Rings of doom appear on the ground, which grow over time. Exploding physical damage once they reach a maximum area. I mean, when you say defenses, armor, vision rating, and energy shield are the standard defenses. Other protective stats such as resistance are not counted as defenses. Okay. I was gonna say, if that's just like armor, I don't care about it. But if it is energy shield, that's important to know about. Hey, Trial Master, how's it going?
Long have I awaited a suitable challenger. My master, Chaos, has charged me with this task. Many have attempted my trials in search of greatness. Scholars, criminals, heroes, and the meek. All have stepped forward, and most have fallen. The rules never changed for them, and the rules will not change for you. Bring only that which you can afford to lose, including your life.
What do you mean by that?
This once mighty temple was the bridge from mere peasant to high priest. All were welcome to attempt the trials of chaos, and those that attained a true victory were gifted a small measure of power to help forge their own destinies. That is still true, though we have far fewer challengers in this era.
And what about the chaos?
My master is the essence of all that might be. They are the flip of a coin, and they are the roll of a die. Whether you win or lose, their purpose is still served. And yet, your chances can be influenced by your skill, by your intellect, and by your might. That is what fascinates chaos. Skilled mortals can bend their chances, for in the headwinds of the unknown, the arrow of a master falls more assuredly than the arrow of a novice. Show them your mastery, and they will smile upon you. Surprise them with utmost talent, and they may even laugh. Fortune will rain upon those who bring humor to chaos.
Okay.
Until next time.
Bring only what you can afford to lose, including your life. I feel like it would say more if that's actually what's happening here. Rings of doom. Explode. Above you, they'll fall, doing physical damage. Let's go pick one. Corrupted. What's the corrupted doing here? What's that? Certain items can be found corrupted or made corrupted using Vol Orb, changing their properties unpredictably. Most methods of item crafting and modification cannot be used on corrupted items. There's no penalty for using corrupted items. It's just doing weird stuff. Grants 4 life per enemy hit. Okay.
Coagulated masses befall you.
Thanks. Alright. So let's see if it's just what the actual thing is here.
Challenger,
Oh.
prove yourself worthy of K.
There's some guys down there. We'll jump down onto this. And get sent down with them. It's more of a lift. Okay. Oh, there's a ball. Tried to land on me. Very rude. Okay. It's gonna be watching out for those bloods. Ah, there's another blood. He's just coming for me. My goodness. Blood coming here. Ah, blood. Looks like I can blow up other guys too. I wouldn't expect. It's gonna be constantly ready to run away from Blood Ball. Hey. A bunch of extra damage. But at least we have full shield, so we got that going for us. Oh my goodness. Charge at me. Ah, Blood Ball. You're a constant nuisance, you know that? Crested Behemoth. Ah, Blood Ball. We're having an interesting time here. What was this? Challenge 1 of 10, it said? Oh. At least it's not the challenge where any damage basically ended the run. Of course, that could be a different potential modifier here. Blood balls are very persistent. Good on that. Crazy stuff down in here. Jesus Christ. Blood Ball. Room completed. You say so. Just defeat everybody? Proceed to the next room. Yeah. Sure thing. Of course, that's only level 1, so. Sure, it's not gonna be that easy. Presumably need to kill everything in order to activate the lift here. Huh. We'll carry on. Some open areas here. Wall opens in front of us so we can get to the next section. Love it. Lots of running to the next area here. That's alright.
This is just a warm-up.
Of course it is. Round 2. Corrupted boots we can't use. Preview rewards. We already have the bow there. We could take it if we wanted to. +1 thing. Monsters are protected by energy shields. 50% less area of effect and projectile speed. Your challenge area contains several statues that petrify you if you stand within their gaze for a duration. I don't like that. More just an energy shield. Need to blast through the enemies. We blast through the enemies, so let's give shielding monsters. Do we keep the blood globules? Looks like we keep the blood globules.
spirit protects them.
Alright, so we're gonna end up with like 10 things happening by the end of this. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be something and a half. Corruption dice begin the corruption trial. I guess it's different kinds of trials here still. Okay. Wanna stand in this blood?
Try not to die.
I would just have a minute and a half to live. Oh, these guys. Ah, blood. You're still here. Oh, what's all that? Another wave of guys, that's what it is. Oh, that's a big guy. Blood! What? That guy's there. Blood! Welcome back, Energy Shield. Love that you're here. Oh, look at all these guys. Everybody can burn. That's great. Who's fired off electricity? Blood! There's a lot of guys here.
May your next attempt prove more fruitful.
That's a lot of guys. That all have energy shields, which didn't help. Wave 2. Okay. Next instance, some area no longer exists.
Where will your choices bring you this time?
Then we can just try again. Alright. Yeah, we have to be aware that we're keeping all of the effects.
I hope your next attempt will be more favorable.
Volatile Fiends. Monster release deadly volatiles on death. Rare monsters leave larger ones. What is a volatile? Homing orbs, which move towards a player, move towards a target before exploding after duration or when they get close enough, dealing damage in a larger area. So sometimes explosions. Pyramid objects appear, projecting 4 rotating lasers that inflict corrupted blood on hit. Lasers. Debuff that deals physical damage over time and can stack up to 10 times. It's not bleeding. It's not affected by any stats related to bleeding. Or all monsters have plus 40% to all resistances, like burning and stuff. That's not good either. I think the idea is all these are bad. I guess, no, it's just resistance to elements. So, definitely not that one. Monsters leave larger exploding orbs. Physical damage, it's probably going to cut straight through the shields, I would think. Let's go for exploding orbs sometimes. Sounds very safe and cool.
Are you ready, Challenger?
Somewhat. Looks like a fight everything around here style challenge. Poison. Oh yeah, everybody's coming over to play.
I need more fight.
Yep.
Fire, thank you.
We're ready to jump in the fire. There's the orbs. There's the orbs that want to explode on me. Just keep on going away. The orbs will explode far enough away that's not a problem. It's only sometimes death orbs. Sometimes it's not. Okay. It's an orb. It's gonna be a problem combining with all the other things happening. There's gonna be too much loot in here either. I guess the loot is just for the finishing the round section. There's a guy up top. We have to kill him. Okay. We did it. Like, we have to kill that guy before we can go up there and win. That'd be a slight problem that doesn't have much in the way of range attacks. I'm cleared. Okay. Oh, another orb. And there's a crumbling mall. Nothing special. Alright. Well, that's the first room again. By the looks of it, for the actual full trial, we do need to do all 10 rooms in a row. Also, we probably lose all the loot if we don't succeed. So we didn't get anything in here. Let's see if we can. Another question is.
Getting started.
Getting started, indeed. We take the reward and leave. The reward will end the Trial Master's challenge. Are you sure you want to proceed? No. Also, it's not anything we want either. So, is this the same bow? Same idea. There was a bow and then there's some boots. I guess that's right. 50% less area of effective projectile speed. Buffs expire 3 times faster and debuffs expire 3 times slower. Bosses deal more damage and take less damage. I mean, only bosses? I don't know what... We don't really use buffs. But, depending on what kind of debuffs, 3 times larger would be really bad, too. Area of effects and projectile speed is also bad. Let's take the bosses. I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
Plagued with a blood-curdling fever.
Define bosses, also. Alright. This is a corruption trial. It was kill everything and then survive both times here. So.
Stem the tide.
Now they should die quicker. Then all have. Then everybody doesn't have shielding here. Lasers and fire. We're just charging around.
I need more time.
There's sure a lot of guys in here. They keep moving to avoid the exploding balls. 31 more seconds. I'm sure a lot of guys chasing us. You have faster spell. Hey, we survived. No, that's totally fine. Yeah, boy. Run away. Okay. Any hope that some of these are going to be buffs and not debuffs? Can we dream?
This is just the beginning.
Here is a fancy mace hammer here. Wow. Bloody hearts appear and apply tethers, slowing you. Breaking tethers will stun you. Wow, slowed? No. 40% resistance. 40% reduced life mana and energy shield recovery rate. And it's only 40% worse. It's 40% less damage. Go for that, I guess. These are all really bad. Everything here is really bad.
Don't fall behind.
It's a running away challenge, sounds like. Oh, this is this. What happened here? I guess did it slam down and kill us? What was the plan there? Weird. Oh, calm. Now it's over. It's open.
The challenger returns.
Let's get to figure out what each of the trials even are here. Or what each stage of the trial is. Fighting stuff, surviving.
Have you not learned anything from your previous losses?
We've learned some things. We might have gotten stomped on. Monsters always inflict bleeding and poison. Resistant, energy shield. Gosh, I'd really like to not bleed and be poisoned or do 40% less damage. Or whatever. We have some resistance going through. See how this feels.
Skin grows stiff and resilient.
Might as well try it. You're at
Challenger,
stage 1.
prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Alright. I'm gonna switch here.
You will burn! You got my turn!
Everything to come back. That's a big old laser. That's just a big old laser, what that is. Like an actual drop of interest here. So it can happen. Alright. Seems to be just a corridor fight here. Whether there's anything else going on. They still fight them decently with their resistances or whatever. Can you slay the deadly? Also Crag, all damage shocks. Some exploded orbs. I guess that's the volatile Crags.
Victory is mine!
There's some stuff. Yoink, 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 yoink. That's an actual boss with actual things. There's some minions. Which one's still more? Damn it. Alright. Alright. Things could be worse. In theory.
You will burn! Yes, keep coming one at a time. That's working great for you. Straight kind of deal. Huh? What else we got down here? Got some guys. We're also gonna have resistance to the burning here. Room clear. Yeah, that was just a fight again. Just defeat all the enemies. Simple and effective. Oh. Then room 2, see if it's boots again, and survive again.
We are only getting started.
Pick me up. Challenger contains turrets. They'll heavily fire fire projectiles ahead, right? Monsters inflict grasping vines on hit. Slowing us down? No. Invulnerable shade stalks, inflicting ruin with its melee hits. Fail the trial on reaching 7 ruin. Take fires.
Slay them amongst the flames.
Yay. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Try to dodge the fire projectiles while running away from everything else that is also more immune to our fire.
Hold your ground.
Alright. Alright. Fire projectiles everywhere here. That's super for us. You know, burn. Where the turrets are in a specific location.
I need more time.
Yeah.
I need more time.
Fire. More guys.
Desert fire.
Alright. Amazing. I'm just gonna run around for 6 more seconds here. Hope for the best. Okay. Perfect. Everything as intended. You'll have to see it. Okay. Well, back through there again. Something resembling progress, at least. Okay. It's a nice place when we're not constantly getting bombarded by
This is just
nonsense.
a warm-up.
Alright, we got the blood globules again. Runaway solves that. Stormcaller runes. Runes will appear that will call deadly lightning storms if you remain in them. So again, run away, it's fine. Monsters are protected by energy shields. Give me the
Coagulated masses before you.
goblins. Okay.
Powering the monument requires souls.
This sounds different. Monuments requires souls. Fight the stuff at the monuments, I guess. Sure. Here's some stone altars.
Not yet.
Yes, yet. Okay. Keep circling around this. Trying not to get hit by all the stuff. But, you know, only so much you can do sometimes. Oh, guys with range attacks. But you know, only I'm allowed to have range attacks. This guy. Uh-huh. Stone altars. And there. Oh, I'm that works. That's a not good spot. You go up here, grab things. Noted. Just random bits flying all over the place. Some enemies over here. Oh my god.
You will burn!
Okay. What is this? There's a core. You just need to bring us back to the middle. There's some guys just spawned. Alright. Well, did not get stunned into an animation there, that's alright. Dodge the glob. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. Give me a second here. Okay. So I get 2 more things for this altar thing.
Wheel of the mannequin.
Found my stuff. Oh, you're a blood guy.
Desert fire.
Circle! Circle! Well. Are you still alive? Stone skin, stone resistant. What is this guy? We picked up the core. Okay, great.
Loss
Oh, come
was
on.
inevitable.
More guys spawn when you pick up the stuff. Alright. This is wild. I'm gonna wait a little bit. If we look at our passive skill tree here, we can continue moving up a little bit further here and start getting into increasing our damage by significant numbers. And that'll be very nice. And that'll help a lot. Okay. So we're gonna worry about this later. Instead, you travel to the bog, and then you travel to the Mechanarium. Mechanarium was up in here. Still moving in the dark. We got Blackjaw the Remnant. You just take the there. Let's keep this in here, I suppose. Go to the waypoint. And realistically, you just go to. We just have quick travels to the Trial Cycle and the Trial of Chaos. That's fun. Let's go back to town. Okay. So we got an idea of what that's like, kind of. Level 10, and then probably the boss with 10 different effects happening at the same time. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. As if there wasn't already enough things going on. We need to add 10 more effects. That's crazy. Chaos indeed. Chaos indeed. Can confirm. My goodness. You also like farm the first 2 rounds for like the bow if you wanted to. Bow and the shoes. I'm sure the further in you get, the better the rewards probably would be too, so that'd be something. Also, the final reward of getting more of the special points for that middle bit there. That'd be something. Something we can worry about when we're a bit stronger. Over-leveling things, when we can, it works pretty well. Only the trials, really. We haven't really been out-leveling other stuff. We got XP for that, though, so, I mean... it's something.
Whatever it takes.
These are portals of wetlands still. Wild.
Take your time.
Sell some stuff. Break that down, break that down. Can't build that.
Idea.
Can't build that. It's got chaos damage. What do we got here? More energy shield. 57. It's worse energy shield. Max mana, rarity of items, fire resistance. Break that down. Also found this helmet we found was corrupted. Whether that means much of anything is a different question, but yeah, it's something.
Eyes sharp.
Okay. Salvage bench. Get more of these shards for things that we're probably not going to use, but you know, we have them. It's potentially worth something. Okay. To the Mechanarium, where we already unlocked the waypoint there, so that's great. It does help. Mechanarium. Okay. There's a special guy in here. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. More or less, at least. Okay. And here we are. Checkpoint. We talk to Alva. Get advice on the situation down in here. Got some stone golem kind of situations we're going to need to deal with. Well, that is going to be for next time. Goodbye.